thought Jesus was dead already, right? And for most part, I believe they don't really understand it fully. They don't really believe it fully. So in a way, you could say, is Peter thinking about going back to his old profession? Maybe, maybe. But for all we know, he's going back fishing with his friends. They caught nothing the whole night. It is a repeat scenario of what he first met Jesus. When he first met Jesus, he caught nothing the whole night. I'm going to point out to you three major differences this time when he met Jesus again. So they caught nothing the whole night. So during the day, they saw somebody on the shore. And Jesus said, call out to them and said one thing to them. Do you remember what Jesus said to them?
Cast your net on the right side.
Sorry?
Cast your net on the right side.
Before that?
Did you caught any fish?
Yes, he said, children, have you anything to eat? This is very interesting. Now, as what Aries has told us, now that we are here, and this is where Jesus' ministry is, it's very good for us to focus our attention back on Jesus all over again. Yesterday we saw Elijah went to Mount Carmel. We saw, that was a picture, the sacrifice was a picture, but Jesus was a better sacrifice, right? So now we are turning our attention back to Jesus, okay? So now what would Jesus say then? It's amazing, Jesus has died and rose again. All authority has been given to him by the Father. If our Jesus, maybe I'll do this, okay, let me tell you this. Maybe I'll have 7 luxurious yachts by the sea. And I'll say, welcome my children, I'll give each one of you, now you live in, you don't have to worry about life anymore and things. It's not really about that. He didn't reappear to kings, and he didn't appear to Herod, he didn't appear to Pontius Pilate to scare them, or to say that, no, I'm going to take my revenge. He was not associated with kings. He was associated with common men. His disciples were people like you and me. People of the world may not think very much about. He associated with people like that. He wants to be with us. And interestingly, when he asked them questions, even after all authority has been given to him, you wouldn't have believed that he would ask this. That's why when Jesus came on earth, the scribes and the Pharisees, they were amazed at the way that the things he spoke about, at the things he represents. He would have asked his disciples, my children, do you have anything to eat? I thought that sounds like my mom. It's a very interesting question. And he would have asked them this question. You see, this meeting was predetermined by Jesus. He even asked angels to tell the disciples, to tell them to go to Galilee or meet them, right? And you have asked them this first question. It wasn't a very glam question, isn't it? Being with Jesus is not about being very glamorous. It's about being real. It's about helping people. It's about being a real help. And when people are hungry, he wants to give them something to eat. So he says, do you have something to eat? So he said, no. So he says, cast your net to the right side, as somebody had mentioned, right? Now, do you remember when they first met Jesus? Jesus also saying, when Peter first met Jesus, Jesus said, cast your net, right? Do you remember to which side of the boat it is? Is it to the right or to the left?
Right.
Okay. There's no mention. Okay. Just pull your leg. Okay. Yeah. There's no mention. So when they cast the net to the right side, they caught a large number of fish, but this time their net didn't break, right? And they caught 153 fishes. Let me point out to you, there are about 3 to 4 major differences. This time when they caught fish, when Jesus was there, and that first time when they met Jesus and when they caught fish. What were the differences? Number 1, this time Jesus said, cast your net to the right. What's the right position? Jesus, very good, are you? Very good. Jesus is seated on the right hand of the Father. It's a place of righteousness, a place of favor. That's why we are seated with Christ in the heavenly places right now. As He is, so are we in this world. Not as He is, so will we be in heaven next time. So will we be in this world. That's why